This is Tuck, and in the final video looking at Mary I, we will be looking at the succession crisis under her. So firstly, we need to look at her failure to bear children, as Mary had married Philip so that she could produce an heir to the throne and continue Catholicism within the country. And her desperation to get an heir to the throne can be shown by her two phantom pregnancies in 1554 and 1557. This also shows the failure of the Spanish marriage. But the result was that there would have to be another person to succeed Mary. And Mary's overthrow of Northumberland and Edward's device meant that the restoration of Henry VIII's will. And this was a result in Mary being succeeded by her half-sister Elizabeth. Now, Elizabeth was known to be a Protestant and would probably move religious policy in the Protestant direction, and Mary also detested Elizabeth because she personified the breakdown of Catherine of Aragon's marriage. So the only method of denying Elizabeth's right to the succession would be through parliamentary legislation to overturn the 1544 Act of Succession or to disqualify Elizabeth through treason charges. Now, after the Wyatt's rebellion in 1554, Elizabeth was confined to the Tower of London. However, there was no proof that she had been involved in the rebellion, and she was released after 2 months. Attempts to change the succession in Parliament also came to nothing. So this meant that the childless Mary was therefore forced to acknowledge Elizabeth as the successor, and she formally named her as the successor on the 6th of November 1558, and this was 11 days before her death. Before this, Elizabeth had been kept at Brocket Hall in Hertfordshire in fairly comfortable positions, where she simply waited for Mary's death and her accession to the throne. So thank you for watching this video, and see you soon. Bye.